we are determined to make Nairobi the manufacturing hub of East and Central Africa, and eventually Africa. That we are determined to do it, and we'll work. And that's why I'm asking the companies to come and tell us what you need from us. What we've agreed, Your Excellency, number one, is on the issue of a unified business permit. There are too many licenses being paid. As of now, we are 70% in the process of actually reducing it to one license for Nairobi County. But I'll prevail upon you and my friend Moses Kuria that you also reduce the ones from national government. Because manufacturers and SMEs are spending more time complying than doing their work. So today you're paying this license, Kesho there's another license, the next day another license, and those avenues for rent seeking. So the county government of Nairobi, everything that we ask for will only be one license in the next few months. We have made progress. We are willing, Your Excellency, to also collect the national ones on your behalf. You have MCSK, you have PRISC, you have CAMP, you have so many others. We put them in one pot and then distribute. Let the business people focus on doing business, not on complying, Your Excellency. I understand the issue of multiple assessing from county to county, on advertising. If you're driving a truck from here to Mombasa, it's a discussion that we're having at the COG. We need to get a creative way of sorting it out, because I realize there's no governor who's willing to let go of their, revenue raising capacity, but still we need to have, a way that doesn't hurt the businesses. Ideally, we would ask you to register in a county and pay that county, and of course that county would be Nairobi. The other governors will not be willing to do that, but we'd like to hear your ideas on how we ensure that counties still get the revenue without stifling businesses. Our work is not to stifle businesses or to stifle manufacturing, but actually to promote manufacturing. Your Excellency, we're also going to launch next week our new revamped revenue system for Nairobi. We call it Nairobi Pay, which addresses all of these issues. And I want to urge the manufacturers here, please, lipeni ushuru. We will serve you. Already for those in the industrial area, I am doing 39 roads. We're doing 39 roads for you. Linus forgot to mention I did for him. He's in Kasarani before I was governor. We will give you the environment to do your work, but we need you to also support us to be able to serve you better. So we hope that it will be more efficient. There's no payment that will be received in Nairobi after next week in cash. We are digitizing all our revenue streams. If anybody asks for payment in cash, just know it is not Nairobi County. Everything will be digitized. As a country, we cannot do the same thing and expect a different result, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, agriculture is great, and I'm glad I had my friend from Unga Group saying he's producing for us each agunia. But your CS nominee for Treasury will tell you that in as much as you're getting 24% contribution to GDP, the contribution to national revenue is less than 3%. That gap is a value chain gap, which must be sorted out, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, China in 1952, 83% of people in China were employed in agriculture. In 1977, it turned out 77%. In 2012, it's 33% because of industrialization. It doesn't mean you're killing agriculture, but you're creating value to where we create jobs. And that is why we also need to, radically, and I'm glad your CS for trade is a free thinker. Yeah, is a free thinker. As we discuss the Hustler Fund, which is important, I would ask that we do a balance. That yes, if I give a kiosk $1 million shillings more, will they hire more people or add more stock? But if I use that money to guarantee investment in rapidly scalable tech startups, that then, for instance, Twiga in 3 years was able to hire 700 people, where is there potential for creating jobs? So yes, we must sustain that, and we must give them a mboga, we must give the mom and dad shops, but we need rapidly scalable startups that then are able to hire more people. Your Excellency, in the Senate, I sponsored and passed a startup bill where we are providing the government just guarantees and de-risks investments, because we can't afford to put money into those startups. But there are angel investors out there who are willing to come and put money if there's a climate where there's de-risking of those small groups. The innovation in Nairobi is amazing. This is the Silicon Savannah. But we just need to provide that framework where we just de-risk these startups, that if somebody's investment at whatever first series or whatever point, if something happens, then they can recoup 30%, 20%, and that is how we'll address the issue of jobs. Because you've said we need a city of order and dignity. But we cannot have that dignity when many of our manufacturers are the ones who are polluting our rivers. It is yourselves who are polluting and engaging in illegal dumping. Once we provide and we're designating those zones, we will have to agree on what to do. Your Excellency, in your inaugural speech, you spoke about a Nairobi Rivers Commission. 70% of the effluent that goes into that river is industries and sewerage. We will sort out the sewerage system, but the industries need to be able to sort out their effluent coming out of them.